If you're an affiliate considering running multiple Google Ads accounts and your current tactic is open 10 accounts to scale faster, you better slow down, because Google absolutely allows multiple accounts, but it also absolutely suspends people who use them the wrong way. In this video, I'll break down when Google allows multiple accounts, official policy for businesses, how agencies apply multiple account tactics wisely, technical guide, how to use multiple accounts without suspensions, common technical mistakes people make even with the right tools, scaling mistakes advertisers make when trying to grow. At the end, I'll share a bonus I prepared for you, a tool to operate multiple ad accounts on almost every website without suspicion. That tool might change your whole advertiser workflow once you try it. Let's go. Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, but not for business manipulation. According to Google policy, businesses can operate multiple accounts if they manage separate brands, they operate different legal entities, they run client accounts, they segment regions or departments, they use a manager account, MCC structure. Now, what Google does not allow: bypassing suspensions, breaking policies on social media ads, duplicating ads across multiple accounts to dominate auctions, creating backup accounts to evade policy, running misleading billing setups, advertising illegal offers, for example, online casino. If you break some rules and try to restart in a new account, Google will take you down same minute. You know, Google may not reply to support tickets fast, but when it's about violations, they will take you down with light speed. Now let me show you how serious advertisers and agencies operate multiple accounts properly using the platform tools, and afterwards I will show some other working methods. If you're serious about scaling, you should try the widely accepted official tool, Google Ads Manager Account, formerly MCC. Inside the platform, this allows you to link multiple accounts under one dashboard, manage budgets separately, share audiences, share conversion tracking, maintain centralized reporting, share accounts to freelancers and employees. Structure example: manager account, brand A, core campaigns, brand B, international, testing account, client accounts. This keeps everything clean. Tip: never overlap targeting across accounts unless strategically segmented. Otherwise, you bid against yourself. But platform structure alone isn't enough. Let's talk about environment and identity separation. Here's something most YouTube gurus don't explain. Google doesn't just evaluate the quality of your ads, it also silently evaluates your digital identity signals. Things like browser fingerprints, device data, login patterns, IP behavior, history and trust level, payment methods, behavior patterns. What do these things mean? Let me give you some real-life cases. If you always use your account from the USA, then suddenly someone in the Philippines enters your password, that's a suspension risk. If your colleagues or freelancers log in your account from several different devices at once, from all across the world, or even the US, to Google, that looks like automation. Account locked. If you use a cheap VPN, try to actually automate stuff with a random extension, get into grey area affiliate offers, or suddenly try to launch 10 high-spend ads from the same payment method, to Google, that all looks like you've been hacked. And in all these cases, Google will suspend your account. Now, relax, I'm not saying Google bans you for having multiple accounts. They do allow it. It's the sloppy infrastructure that creates risk signals. That's the problem, and it could have serious consequences that might bring your account to a permanent ban. Unfortunately, in some cases, after a permanent ban, people are not able to get their funds out of a locked account. Before making these mistakes, see how pros separate their accounts and diversify risks, which brings me to my technical setup. The tool I recommend to separate and share multiple Google Ads accounts is GoLogin. It emulates any amount of real laptops on a very deep level, so even modern marketplace platforms are not able to identify it. By the way, you can use it for other websites too, not just Google. Here's a simpler explanation. Think of it like this. You create separate virtual laptops inside one dashboard. Each Google account gets its own browser fingerprint, cookies, and history, device parameters, IP address, a fully isolated environment. To use this properly, you need to change your thinking a little. You're not switching accounts anymore, you're switching computers, and that's totally okay with Google. No suspicion whatsoever. That's a difference in thinking you will need later. Okay, now let me walk you through exactly how I set this up so you can do the same. Don't worry, the tool is way simpler than you might expect. Step 1. Install GoLogin. Go to the official website, gologin.com. Sign up, download the app, and log in. You will see a dashboard with browser profiles. Each of these profiles is an isolated laptop. You can create any amount of them. Step 2. Create one profile per account. Click Create Profile with plus above your browser profiles. Most people name these after account or client names. It's just for convenience. There's no need to adjust safety settings, as GoLogin does the job for you. The only thing to set up is the IP address. Step 3. Assign a proxy IP. Click plus at location column to add a proxy IP. Choose country and click Connect in the pop-up. GoLogin provides good residential proxies, but if you are familiar with the proxy topic, you can use your own here by clicking Paste Proxies. I will give some pro tip on that in a moment. Now, important rule: one Google Ads account equals one profile equals one IP. Don't mix them up. It's a common newbie mistake. You can use other social media platforms inside these profiles, but only one Google account. Like I said, think of it as a real person's laptop. Step 4. Log into Google inside that profile. Now click Run. A new browser window opens. This is now a fully isolated environment. You can log into your account there, or create a new one, work like in a regular browser, close the window when done. Step 5. Repeat for more accounts. You can scale this whole process now. Create a new profile and IP for each account. Every time you click Connect IP, the system will give you a new IP address. You can add any amount of them. Here, you only pay for the traffic, and some of it is included in all monthly plans. As I mentioned before, it's quite straightforward. Congrats! Now you are ready to try this setup yourself. These profiles fit for almost any use case. Social media accounts, remote work with freelancers, crowd marketing, you name it. Feel free to try it out and check out the other guides on this channel. Okay, tip for expert work. If you need to create new accounts on Google, Google Ads, or on social media platforms, best thing you can do is use mobile IPs. GoLogin provides these as well. Compared to your standard residential IP you use from home or office, mobile IPs give high level of trust, and social platforms take them way better than usual IPs. So when you create new accounts, chances are most of them will survive and not face any verifications or captures early on the way. Proxy types and subtypes might take a whole other video, but if you need a recommendation here, try floppy data. They're good quality and clean reputation, not overused yet. I will drop a link in the description. Now that your environment is clean, let's talk about scaling intelligently. Isolation does protect you from losses, but it's clever structure that makes you profitable. Even with the best technical setup, you need to know how to follow platform policies. Here's a short list of what Google allows. Agencies managing client accounts, large companies splitting departments, regional segmentation, separate brands, franchises. Now, Google does not allow circumventing suspensions, creating duplicate advertiser presence, payment fraud or abuse, reusing disapproved creatives across accounts, promoting illegal or grey area offers. This last one applies specifically for affiliate marketers because many of them fall into the grey and black hat offer trap. We recommend to only go for white hat offers and check with platform rules before testing this or that offer. Now, even if one of your accounts gets suspended or policy violation, don't try to replace it same day. Opening another without fixing the root issue usually makes things worse. As I said, Google links billing entities, domain ownership, and activity patterns very well. Way faster than responding to support requests. Here's the correct approach. Fix the policy issue. Appeal properly and politely. Adjust structure. Do not rush into quick solutions or random hacks. These do not win long term. Now let's talk about how to scale accounts without accidentally competing against yourself. If you're running affiliate offers on Google Ads, this will be useful. I will list common tactic mistakes that people make and mess up their profits. Direct linking to the offer. Mistake. Sending traffic straight to your affiliate link. It might work for 5 minutes until quality score tanks or you get hit with a bridge page issue. Solution. Build a real pre-sell page. Add real value. Explain the problem. Warm the user up. Google wants original content, not traffic middlemen. Bring value to the table. Copy-paste landing pages. Mistake: using the same template every other affiliate is running, or copying the same page over your multiple offers. Google sees patterns. Duplicate structures raise flags. Solution: make it yours. Rewrite the angle. Make an original text and pictures. Change the layout. It's an advertisement after all. Think of what your clients want. You don't need fancy. You don't need unique. Repeating wild claims in ads. Mistake: copying exaggerated claims from the author page into your ads. Make 10k tomorrow, lose 15 pounds in 1 week. That's not breaking rules directly, but keep doing that on scale and accounts will start to disappear. Solution: focus on curiosity and positioning. Realistic, problem-aware headlines. Softer hooks. Education angle instead of free cash. Let the landing page do the heavy lifting. Carefully. Treating accounts as disposable. Mistake: Google bans me. I'll open another one. I already mentioned that. Disposable mindset builds long-term problems. Google tracks patterns across behavior and billing very well. Solution: keep compliance clean for each account. Scale slowly. Build trust over time. Don't rush into anything. Boring routine beats quick wins over time. Scaling too fast. Mistake: campaign converts. You raise the budget 10 times overnight. That spike can trigger a review, even if you've never had one. As I said, Google may think you've been hacked. Solution: increase gradually. Let campaigns stabilize. Scale in controlled steps. Act like a brand, not a gambler. Conversion lag. Don't panic scale in 24 hours if your sales cycle is 5 days. Keyword discipline. Weekly search term review is mandatory. Landing page speed. Google absolutely factors experience into performance. Gradual budget scaling. Jumping from $500 a day to $5,000 a day overnight will trigger review. White hat only. Again, grey and black hat offers can be tempting. Don't fall into that until you're absolutely ready for the risks you're taking. Think and scale like a pro. Not like someone who just watched one viral marketing reel from a random guy. Pace it. It's not about gaming the system. Google loves normality. Here's a freebie I promised from the start. Use GoLogin promo code on screen and get 50% off your first purchase. You can use the code now to save discount for the future. Plus, there's a 7-day free trial with no commitment. The link and code are in the description. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more real strategy breakdowns. If you have questions or would like to request a topic, drop a comment. We'll be ready to help and discuss. See you in the next one.